Good morning. Today we are going to study about the robotics parts. This is the layout of a basic robot that we will be using for our classes, and as you can see it has a number of parts, and today we will be studying or we'll be trying to identify what each part is, and as we go on we will also try to find out what each part can do and how it can be programmed. These are the LEDs. LEDs are like small glow bulbs that indicate about a certain situation that has occurred in the robot. For example, if you want to say that the robot is starting or it is has stopped or it is trying to turn right or left, these LEDs can be used to indicate all these things. This black sort of cylinder over here is the buzzer. It's like an alarm that can be used by the robot to indicate various situations. This is the battery. In fact, the battery is inside this plastic casing. It is a battery casing that you see over here. This is a step sensor. It counts the number of steps. The wheel over here, this is the black one and the red one is a wheel. So if the wheel is taking 5 steps, this sensor over here will be able to count the number of steps. This is a DC power jack where we plug in the DC power. This is a USB cable which will be used for programming. This is an infrared sensor. It is a sensor for sensing the remote control signals. This is a motor that drives the wheels. There is one more motor over here as well. These are switches, 4 of them. This is the LCD port, so the LCD can be plugged onto this port and it can be used. This is a proximity sensor. The proximity sensor measures or indicates if an object is near. For example, you are moving this robot and a wall comes, so this proximity sensor will be able to tell you there is a wall in front and we need to modify the direction of movement accordingly. This is a light sensor or the ambient light sensor. It tells us the amount of light. For example, if the light is high or low, it can be used as a robotic part to solve various issues. For example, if the light is very low, then you can light up a bulb or the headlights of this robot. So this is a brief description of what are the parts, and there are some parts that I have not discussed right now, but as we go on deeper into the trainings, you will be able to identify all the parts. You will be able to use them to program them individually, and then as we go on we'll be able to use the whole kit to solve various problems.